the worst moments of our life.
Hey girl, hey, that's bad.
So speaking of like worst ever experiences.
That is the worst ever.
I don't feel so good.
And that was my worst audition ever.
How bad can it be?
And we feel that pain is best served funny.
Welcome to Worst
Welcome
Ever
to Worst Ever
Podcast.
Podcast. This is a 100th episode.
Our
This is the 100th
100th episode, everyone. Welcome.
Yes, and
Alaa
still
is
in quarantine.
And still in quarantine. What you can't see if you're listening to this is that Alaa is wearing our amazing Worst Ever Podcast themed buff. He's got that around
This
his
thing,
face.
this thing melted in my car because of
I'm
the
sure
heat.
it did. And the other thing is he also has the most incredible face visor, face shield, face visor, face shield.
Which I gotta get a new one because it's melted.
I can't believe you're sitting outside right now smoking a cigarette. It's only 108 degrees outside. That makes me want to puke thinking about it.
Here's the deal. I'm dying.
Why aren't you inside in the air conditioning?
Because I'm trying to get my tan on.
Oh, okay. Well, then you should take off your shirt. You're going to get a farmer's tan.
No, because of my fat. And I don't start my workout until the week after next. I got a trainer.
You did?
Yeah, so I'm exchanging. It's my friend Rachel and her wife Dina, and she has a gym in her home in the Encino Hills. They live like right above Michael Jackson.
They live above Michael Jackson?
Well, where the Jackson estate is off that street right there.
It's like, honey, I'm pretty sure he is no longer with us.
Well, no, he's living above them right now.
It's true.
So they're going to be so excited that I just gave him a shout out because they're huge fans of the show too.
Oh, great.
And so in exchange, sorry for the car noise and everything, but this is like a new experiment I want to do outside. I want to feel it. I want to live it.
It looks really pretty out there.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's my garden behind me.
I love it.
All that. Yeah. So I'm going to coach her daughter because she wants to get into acting and stuff. So I'm going to coach her like scene study and stuff like that in exchange.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
And so then she's going to train you. Like, how many days a week is this going to be happening?
So right now it's 3 days a week. It is Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday from like 7 to 8, some days 7:30 to 8:30. And my dream was always to have a lesbian trainer. And I got it.
This has always been one of your dreams in life?
And yeah, because I just felt like a lesbian trainer was what I needed to get in shape. And she's got a great accent because she's from the British. And
do you feel like why a lesbian trainer? Because they're just not going to take your bullshit?
They're not going to. She doesn't take my bullshit. She likes to drink. I told her she was going to start me this week. I go, it's 108 degrees. There's no way in hell. Plus I have a sleep study on Monday. I'm having a screwdriver. I've been baking. I'm like, got to get it all out of my system before I start this training. Cause I'm smoking because I start Chantix on Tuesday.
Wow. So you got it. I
got it. The box is waiting. I'm just waiting for my sleep study to happen on Monday. By the way, when you're listening to this or seeing this is already had happened.
Yes.
So we're a couple weeks ahead and our 100th episode in. I can't believe we're 100 episodes in.
I can't believe we're 100. It feels like so much longer. It feels like so many years have gone by. More episodes than that with you for me. But no, I can't believe it's crazy.
I was hoping during quarantine we could get an episode in a week, but you seem to be busier with the kids and everything since quarantine. I feel like you have less time.
I have less time. Yeah, because
by the way, this is so comfortable. And if you want to get one, go to worsteverpodcast.com. It's protective and it's amazing and it'll tell a story.
I love the buff.
Yeah.
Also, when it gets really hot, you know what you could do? You could
put it in.
But you could put it in cold water and then put it around your neck.
Oh, that's a good idea. I'm going to do this.
Oh, I like that. That's a good look. See, they're very useful.
Yeah.
That's a really good look on you.
And it tells a story. I'm a good head person. Like I have a good head.
That's why they give them on Survivor, because you can use them for all kinds of things. All the girls wear them as like tank tops and stuff.
Right.
Okay, we need to discuss a few things before we admit our guest. Our guest today, you guys, is a fan favorite. It's Nicholle Tom. Yeah, that's right. She's back.
She's on her 100th episode.
She's back for episode 5 or 6. I don't know how many she's done now. There have been so many things going on in quarantine with this lady.
I don't even.
I cannot wait to catch up.
I'm scared.
It's a lot. I'm scared.
I'm scared. I'm
Is
so
she
scared.
homeschooling? Like, I'm scared. There's a lot. There's a lot.
Is she homeschool as in like getting an education for herself?
No, I mean like her the daughter of her boyfriend. Like, is she having to take that on? There's a lot I need clarification.
Oh, come on now. That's not. She probably does art and that's it.
Well, she's making patios. She has a YouTube channel.
She's making
These
patios.
are the things I know.
Yeah.
She's making lamps. She's making patios.
Christine,
okay, but let's discuss a few things. What?
Okay, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Number 1, Big Brother's back, and it couldn't be better timing.
I'm so glad it's an all-stars season because that makes me feel better about getting on next year because all the fans are going to write into CBS and write into Big Brother and please have me come on to Big Brother. Amazing Race probably won't happen because of the COVID, which by the way, you've seen that I have given plasma, and by the time this has aired, I had given plasma to the Red Cross. I am 6 months in with antibodies. It's remarkable. I want to also clear up with all the hate people who've been ever since my friend Alyssa came out with her COVID story. Just so you know, when we got COVID, it was pre-mask, pre-everything, even though we did end up getting masks. We did end up getting because I begged people and I was like ahead of it.
That's right. We talked about that.
Yeah, it was pre-everything, just so you're clear. We have been in isolation since, except when I went to Florida and Georgia. But I already had the antibodies, and I had a funeral to go to. It was World War III funeral, which will be a solo episode when I talk about that. The family drama was insane.
Oh my God.
You have no idea. You think there's war in the Middle East? Well, there's war in the Southeast. Okay?
With the family.
With the fam.
It's what are you saying? Are you saying that was there people like that were hating on you because you got COVID?
Yeah, no, they were like saying, it was just, I don't pay attention to it, but it bothered me a little bit, the tweets. I was like going, you have no idea of the timeline of when we got it. I got it March 10th that night, the morning.
Right.
We recorded with Kate Casey and her podcast that morning. I gave it to you that day. I didn't feel like I was sick at that point. At that night, I was down for the count. It was March 10th, okay? We didn't go into quarantine until March 14th or 15th here.
Right.
Masks were impossible to get, even though I had, and I was using.
Mm-hmm.
But I had been traveling. I was in Portland. I was in New York. And even New York wasn't locked down at that point. Right. I had been to bars. I had been to clubs. You went to a wedding. Subway. I went to a wedding, okay?
Right.
Ever since, I have gone to a COVID funeral. Listen, this isn't a joke, and I'm not taking it as a joke. So anyone who's a hater, you have a question for me, ask me. Don't start accusing. Okay?
Okay. There it's at.
All right.
Okay. You got that out of the way.
How do I look in the sunlight?
You look really good.
Because you're dark because of the phone's adjusting to the light.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah.
You look pretty, too. Like you put makeup on finally.
I put makeup on. Yesterday was really bad.
I found some products for you on HSN.
Oh.
For your face.
Okay.
Well, just to cover the lines, all the lines that you've accumulated in the past 6 months.
Rude.
Well, I'm just saying, like the ones around your eyes and forehead.
Honey, there's nothing that's going to cover that up.
Well, no, not cover. They're going. Yeah, but they're going to like tighten it. You got to tighten it.
Tighten it.
You got to get rid of them.
Well, I'd love to get rid of them, but I think
you're too young.
I'm 41.
You're too young.
Like,
okay, I don't have.
I think we all have. We have. Well, but you have different skin, and you don't wear makeup.
Alcohol bloat. It's called pickled.
Alcohol bloat.
Nicholle Tom. Oh, sorry.
No, so we were supposed to record yesterday, you guys, and I could not because I had the worst migraine known to man. I had to put myself back to bed when I finally got my son down for a nap. and lay down. I thought I was going to throw up. We had, I had too many drinks on Friday, the night before. I wasn't really drinking.
Oh,
no, but I got a migraine. I did have a migraine for sure,
okay,
but I was also hungover, which did not help the cause. I felt awful. It was terrible. I've been curbing my drinking. So I'm trying to be a little healthier. I'm trying to, just whatever, just like tone it down. And so I think literally this is what happens when you try to be healthy. My body was like, why are you having 4 drinks in a row? Hold on. I thought we were done with this. And then it I couldn't process it.
Right. By the way,
it's awful.
I 2 things I want to talk about real quick.
What?
One, the worst ever super fan.
Yes.
For those of you who think I'm doing the Instagram, I'm not. It is our friend, worst ever super fan, who's been doing it, and he's doing a fantastic job. I do have one note, Nathan, when you're listening. You tend to put more Christine stuff first, which annoys the fuck out of me. Okay, maybe like switch it up a little and throw me in first here and there. And I'm like going, what's all this Christine? Like, I don't want to be slid to the right. Like, how come she can't be slid to the right? You know what I mean? Like, start with me.
Right.
Well, like some of it, he's like with all the like the montages and stuff. If you slide to the right, then there's my stuff. Your stuff is first, then my stuff. How about sometimes I go first and then you?
Okay, your notes will go in its comment box and be
just
looked
mix
at
it
by
up.
management.
Mix it up, Nathan.
By the way, that app that you downloaded and did those hilarious videos on.
Yeah. I'll send it to Nathan so you can put it up.
I'm dying. So there's this hilarious app that you put your face, basically, it takes a scan of your face, and then you can put your face on anyone else's face. So you became like Nicki Minaj and like Britney Spears, and it was like a compilation of all these pop stars and music stars, but with Alaa's face and mustache. I was falling on the floor. I was laughing so hard.
Yeah, and it's amazing, and I've done it to other friends and stuff. It's called Reface. And you should try it out. We'll put some up on the Instagram. Also, I want to give a shout out while we're at it to Movo, because they've sent me all this podcast equipment for when I travel and stuff so that we can podcast on the regular. And it's fucking amazing. Look it up. Try to get some. If you guys want to podcast. Speaking of podcasting, we joined Anchor.
Yes.
If you will, we'd love for you to subscribe to the Anchor app, only because we want to get ad revenue and we need the money to continue. Okay, so the more people that are Anchor, the more ads will come to us because they'll see that we have a good following. And so if you would tell your friends, please follow us, use Anchor if you can, and so you can enjoy the podcast. Otherwise, we're going to go broke.
Yeah, there's not going to be any more of Alaa's, COVID cakes, wigs.
And I don't want to charge for the podcast. I don't want to do that if I don't have to. But I will start charging $5 an episode per person. You think I'm silly? Mama listen, unemployment's done.
Oh, God. State of the world. On that note, I think I'm going to admit, is there anything else we need to say before I admit our guest?
I don't know. You tell me. Nope.
I don't think so. I say we just bring her on. Here we go.
All right, here we go. Here she is.
She's like,
crazy.
I thought it was at noon.
No, she knew. She said, so I come on at 12:15. She knew.
Forgot.
Let me put my mask on for her.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Well, she hasn't, I've admitted her, but
she's an idiot.
She can't figure it out.
She can't figure it out. Oh my God, I don't know where you're at.
Oh, it's connecting now. It's connecting.
Okay, here we go. Nikki.
Hello.
Join with computer.
Oh boy.
Hi.
Hi. Nicholle Tom, everyone.
Hi, Nikki.
That is a mask. You can't.
Yeah, well, I'm not. How are you?
Oh, there she is. Are you in a wine cellar?
Do you know where I am right now? Hold on, I got to get to gallery view here.
Let me look at you.
Hi.
Hi.
I thought you guys are recording.
Yeah.
We are. Are you in a wine cellar?
I am.
Oh, that's all you need.
I am. I'm at my favorite winery in Portland, Oregon.
And they just let you go into the cellar to record this.
Yeah. I asked the other day when I was here, I was like, you're my favorite winery. They're friends with them. I just got caught up. I have a cough drop in my mouth.
Oh.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to cough or anything.
Yeah, no coughing. And they were like, yeah, it's fine. Just come on down to the cellar and you can record from there. That's so nice.
Yeah.
Are you having some wine?
I haven't yet, but I am going to be doing a tasting. Dan, the wine owner, the vineyard owner, he's going to come on and he's going to do a tasting for us of their new Pinot.
Oh, how lovely.
Yeah, it's so good. I mean,
okay.
I haven't tasted it. I think I might have tasted it the other night, but I'm not sure.
Okay,
Where did Paul go?
He just froze, so he'll be back in a moment. Let me ask you, so just so everybody knows, you're in Oregon. You're up there at your friend Robbie's family's ranch. Is that right?
Yeah.
And it's just you guys?
What?
It's just you guys?
Yes. It's just us.
And his so
can you see me, Christine?
Huh?
Can you see me?
I can.
Oh. Is it sometimes like better to not look at the person that you're talking to?
What do you mean?
Does it look like I'm looking at you?
Yeah.
So then you have to talk to the little green dot, right?
You can talk to whatever. Like right now, I'm looking at you. I guess I could look at the camera, but
there.
Just talk to me.
That kind of looks like you're looking at me.
It's fine. Either way, it's fine. But so you have two Robbies in your life. I'm just like for the listeners to remember.
Yes.
You have Robbie, best friend Robbie, and then you have Robbie, boyfriend Robbie.
Right.
The boyfriend Robbie is not with you.
No.
Okay.
Boyfriend Robbie. It's not really good when boyfriends come up to Robbie's ranch with me. It's never been. Oh,
it's never worked out. Why?
I don't know why.
What happened in the past? Is the winery involved?
Different wineries have been involved. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's fine. It's fine. Yeah.
It's just better to keep it separate.
But yeah, it's best to just come up here by myself. I just, I enjoy driving. I really do. So I drove from California all the way here.
Did you do it in one drive or did you stop for like the night or anything?
No, I did it in one fell swoop, and it was
long.
Chester was with me. It was long. It was sad. It was kind of sad. I did everything in high speed. I taped the entire drive in hhigh speed.
Huh?
I taped it.
You're kidding me.
On my phone. Yeah. And so I'm like editing it right now. I'm going to show it, my trip from, in high speed. It kind of worked, but I don't know.
How long? That must have been a very long.
This one little town, and I had to go to the bathroom, and I got off. It was Wolf Road. My phone suddenly died. I didn't have any. It was like a.
Sorry.
Hole, so phone didn't work there.
Sorry, guys. Listen, the heat froze my phone and it got too hot.
Oh.
I'm inside now.
We're talking about.
How hot is it there? It's so cool in here in the wine cellar.
It's 107 degrees in LA, sweetie. 107.
So hot. It's so hot.
Where are you, Nicholle?
I'm freezing. I almost want to put a jacket on.
Calm down.
It's cold here. I'm at Utopia Vineyards. It's
wow.
outside though. 102.
Oh, it is hot there. So she drove up by herself in one fell swoop.
Yeah.
And how long are you going to be up there?
I'm going to be up here, for a little while.
What's that mean?
They're trapped me up here. I can't leave.
Are you gonna be proposed to on this trip?
She's not with that Robbie. She's with the other Robbie.
Wedding dress yesterday.
Oh, you're with a different Robbie?
It was beautiful. It was from the 50s. Oh, it's gorgeous.
What?
It's like everything I ever wanted.
Where'd you find it?
I didn't get it. At this store, this antique mall that's like 3 stories. It took us hours to go through. We looked at
wait a minute. Which Robbie is she with? I'm so confused.
I'm with Robbie, my best friend. Do you want to meet him?
Not yet. We'll get to Robbie later. Calm down, Nicholle.
Elevator right here.
Nicholle, calm down. It's about you right now. Okay. Listen.
All right, we need to talk about everything that you've been doing during this time in quarantine. Because you've started a YouTube channel, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, and tell the listeners what you're doing on your YouTube channel.
I'm building a patio.
Okay. How is it? I watched your video. I was actually very impressed with you. I would never know how to build a patio. And it seemed like in the beginning you didn't know either, but you learned and then you did it and it looks great.
I'm still learning. I am still learning because I thought I'm going to do it right this time. I'm going to get this.
Wait,
right.
This time?
Yeah, because I built a little brick patio out in my backyard, just a little one,
Yeah.
Little. And I used found pavers from around my my house. Randomly, I have a lot of hidden bricks and pavers.
You found them or you stole them?
No, they were from my yard. So
they're just like random bricks that are just like in her yard.
I grew up, lived there for 20 years, and for some reason, there are bricks around all over the place.
Right.
And so I found them this time. Though Robbie did my best friend Robbie, who you're gonna meet
later.
Yeah, later. He helped me with the bigger patio, the bigger deck. He helped me get the bricks and and the pavers. So we went
from where?
Well, we went to Home Depot. And the prices were awesome. And we checked around. We went to all different places, We went to like a lot of different places and checked the prices of bricks and stuff. And Home Depot had really great prices. And this is not an ad. They just they beautiful pavers. And so Robbie bought me a whole bunch of them. And then
you had to learn. You were like using a circular saw to cut them.
Oh yeah,
you really went
hard.
Well, that's my question for you, Nicholle.
That's the whole day, one day.
How many times did you get hurt doing this patio?
Well, that's what I was going to say.
Because you're very prone to injury.
Two things I would never. No offense, Nicholle. Two things I would never put in your hands: live electrical wires or a circular saw. But
three things for me: those two plus a child. But go ahead.
No, I'm just saying. I don't think I would do well with the circular saw. I'm very prone. I feel like my hands are always at risk. But I am very impressed with you because you're wiring lamps and making patios.
And love me.
I'm sure they do.
They do.
They do love you.
Yeah, but we would have to get a nanny for you and the child.
I know. I am. I'm a big kid. I am. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm a big kid. I am.
Real quick, I'm not just like change the subject, because we're gonna get back to your patio. But a quick question, because you did the nanny Zoom episode, right?
Yeah, the nanny Zoom.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
How was that?
How was that? Like, how
Well,
was
it
it?
was one of the very first, you know, like, I mean,
Yeah.
No, it was.
the
Yeah.
idea, and it was the first pilot reading, you know, out there, and it was unbelievable.
It must have been so good to see all those, like, kind of feel like you were with all those
It
people
was
again.
so good to see everybody and just, you know, just read the pilot again, because we hadn't all been in the same room. Oh, the winemaker's here.
Stay focused, Nicholle. We're on a subject. Stay with the subject. Stay.
The cameo. Hi,
Scared
everybody.
me a little.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Welcome to Utopia virtually.
He is.
Yes.
Thank you very
amazing.
much.
He is an amazing winemaker. Oh, and
I'm smiling, Dick.
by the way, I want to put utopiavineyards.com on the website, you know.
Okay.
Okay.
And
All right.
that he would give 15% off all of his wines, you know,
For our listeners.
for people who are listening.
Oh my
Okay.
God, amazing.
Should they just say worst ever when they do it?
Okay.
Just go to utopiawine.com
Mm-hmm.
and use the discount code of, what's the name of your blog or your broadcast?
Worst ever podcast.
Worst
So
ever.
We like to use code worst.
All right, then we'll
Worst.
do worst 15 for 15%.
Worst
off.
15.
Okay. Worst 15. Perfect.
You guys, who
Now,
doesn't need a little wine in their life?
Not Nicholle.
My liver would disagree, but my brain says yes.
And they can also go to Instagram at Utopia Vineyard, and they'll see the offer there as well.
Well, listen,
Amazing.
if you
Thank
just send me
you.
a couple bottles, I'll drink it on our podcast. So
All right,
you
you
can.
got it.
I'll have it right next to me.
And then you can just mention it multiple times. We'll see how this goes.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Cheers.
Back to the nannies.
Cheers, Dan. Thank you, Dan.
So, Nicholle, I want to go back and just stay focused with me for a second, please.
Okay, but I just want to show that this is.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Tasting later.
Okay, great. Now listen, Nicholle,
I
stay
wish I was
focused.
there.
Stay focused, because we're trying to get your career back on track here. Come on, listen to me.
My career.
Just shut up. Listen, tell me when they called you. Who called you? What happened? How did it start? How did the whole thing happen? The Zoom.
Okay. So Peter contacted me, and
Peter is
Peter Mark Jacobs. He contacted me, via email, and he said he had this great idea to read the pilot, to read the pilot for the fans to kind of bring everybody a little bit of joy and laughter.
Yeah.
When we really needed it, it was.
So you got the call, you got the email, and you're like, yes, I'll do it.
So yeah, we said, yeah, I would do it in a heartbeat. And I had never used Zoom before, and so, nobody else had, and everybody was just, when we went into the little boxes and stuff like the Brady Bunch, it was we did a read through the day before.
Okay.
And it was just.
Do you get paid for this?
After, huh?
You get paid for it?
Paid anything. For
okay.
It. Yeah.
And did you have any conversations with Fran or anyone after, or during, or before? Like, what's the status? What's going on? Is there talks of a reboot? What?
Well, I told them about my idea, my spin-off idea.
And what they say?
They did. It was actually, more about Maggie's life,
Right.
But he goes back to the, am I telling the idea right now?
Right. No, don't tell the idea if you don't want to, but yeah.
Well, what was the reception? Were they like?
Yeah.
And she was living with her gay best friend in the Brownsville.
Was his name Robbie?
Yeah. Actually, his name was Mark.
Bobby.
Jake. Mark Jake.
Mark Jake.
Peter Mark Jacobs, and he's Maggie's best friend.
Okay.
Your hair looks good, by the way.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really does. Are you were you able to get it like done, or are you doing it yourself during this time?
Oh God, I got it done once.
Yeah, when everything opened.
And I kind of and then I haven't gotten it done. I kind of regretted it once I got it done. I was like, oh, I miss my natural root, you know? It was getting so long and I have this like these little white hairs, you know, like that sparkle.
Grays?
You know, yeah, but they were sparkling. They were like glitter.
Yeah. It's basically Alaa's whole face.
Hair.
Alaa
You mean
knows.
like this?
Yeah. Wow, that's awesome. You're like Anderson Cooper.
Better. The Middle Eastern version.
Yeah.
How's the family, Nicholle? Tell me everything. Oh God.
Oh no.
Oh.
Don't start crying. What's going on? Has this brought you guys?
My brother's building a pool in his backyard.
Okay.
By himself?
Yeah.
He's digging out a pool by himself.
No, I think I don't know. I've asked him about it a couple times. He hasn't gotten back to me.
So
you guys haven't talked since?
are not really speaking still?
He doesn't talk to me. Sorry.
Ever since he broke a window and then
and you called
made you call the
911.
cops?
Well, no, I think he's angry at me because of
the ornaments?
He says the shooting.
The what?
When I had I didn't let him into my never mind.
The
Oh, when you didn't let him into the house. Right. No, yeah. He's still mad about that.
Glasses.
Oh,
I do.
I got him
All
on
right, and how's Heather? We're still waiting for Heather to come on the pod. You have not arranged it yet.
Oh, I can't believe she hasn't come on yet.
Well, we haven't talked to her.
Get you both on.
Well, I want Heather by herself first, because I need a different perspective from another Tom. I would love to have David on, actually.
I'm going to tell you something serious here, okay?
Oh my gosh.
I'm just kidding.
All right, Nicholle, stay with us. Listen.
Sorry.
I know. Listen.
I miss acting.
I know.
Well, have you auditioned at all during the COVID?
Have you had any self-tapes?
I've been really getting into, I've been having a lot of fun with my videos on YouTube, you know.
They're very good. You put a lot of time into editing them.
Yeah,
and they're very cute.
Kind of like, and the music, I've just like Robbie did the music.
Great.
Boyfriend Robbie.
Right. That's still going strong.
Yeah, let's talk about boyfriend Robbie for a second. So what is he doing during this time? Because he's like he's a piano man.
Yeah, he's a piano man. He's doing a live stream.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, he's doing Patreon.
Okay.
Why don't you give it a shout out so you can make some money?
It's Robbie Fontana at Instagram Robbie Fontana.
Oh, you're a good publicist.
You know what I miss most?
Go ahead, Christine. Talk us through it.
I don't need to go to the clubs. I don't need it, you know. I'm too old for that. I got wrinkles, so nobody's gonna let me in anyway.
You do not. Quit saying that.
You're the one who said it to me.
I know
20 seconds ago.
I know. I was just saying I found some product for it, so it's going to be fixed.
Okay. Anyway, I don't care about don't care about that. I miss
Go ahead.
I miss live music. I miss I don't even need to be at the Hollywood Bowl, but I just miss live music. Like when you're at a restaurant and you hear like a band or a jazz band or
and that's how you met Robbie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like all of these restaurants in LA that have now gone outside because they're allowed to serve outside, they need to be hiring Robbie to just come, little piano man, just to do something. Because it's like the ambiance. I miss that.
I thought I'm gonna share an idea. Okay, I think that.
Okay.
I have an idea too. Go ahead.
You know those like planting places, because doing my video, like building patio and everything. I've gone to a lot of different
Garden centers.
There are big garden spaces in the valley that are shops, that sell, the ficus plant, they sell the bougainvillea, they sell the different succulents and cactuses and stuff, and they're all in rows, and it's like a field, near in the valley. I thought that they should like put some twinkle lights up in some trees, have set up a little like garden area with spaced out tables, and put some rocks or pebbles and stuff, make it cute, gardeny, whatever, and then have live music every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and they serve just a little there's like 3 things on the menu. There's a cheese plate, a champagne, or
champagne.
Yeah, champagne and tea. Okay.
I think that's great.
And
I would go.
Why not?
Cheese plate, champagne, and tea.
Like, wouldn't you like to go and listen to like a violinist?
Yes.
And drink a little champagne just out in the garden.
Yes.
And then maybe you go home, you buy a cactus on the way.
And you buy a cactus.
Yeah. And you're outside.
I love it. I actually really love that idea. And I think more spaces need to be repurposed and utilized in different ways. Well, did you know, so there's the Ford dealership way up in North Hollywood. The engineer and
Sunrise Ford.
I think it's Sunrise. I think they cleared out like a bunch of their vehicles and they put in a restaurant.
Oh, what restaurant?
They put a restaurant in this, like, because it's a covered space.
Is it next to Hollywood? Is it next to North Hollywood Metro, the station right there?
I think so.
That is Sunrise Ford. I used to take my Ford Fusion there.
I'm going to give another idea.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead, Nicholle.
All the parks and stuff around, like the parks that just
like Griffith Park.
That no one ever went in, or just little parks. Okay.
Like Lake Balboa.
Little teeny weeny parks.
Teeny weeny parks.
Just the teeny parks, not the big ones that we have.
No.
Okay, good.
The park is a big park, We have teeny weeny parks. It's weird. We do.
Yeah.
No,
you don't know how many parks you have until you have a child. Then you know all the parks. Then all of a sudden you're like, I know that park.
But anyway, okay.
But they're
They're the different workout places around the city, like Barry's and stuff. They should see how much it is. Who owns those parks? How much is it to rent those out and set up the workout?
They're doing that. They're doing that at the beaches.
Yeah.
A lot of the gyms are taking the parks and doing outdoor workouts, doing that whole thing. That's being done.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But yeah,
Thanks
I mean,
for the idea.
I've seen like small groups, like trainers and stuff.
Yeah.
Taking it to the parks.
Nicholle, your house, what's going on? Are you living in it? Are you renting it out? What are you doing?
I'm living there. I'm doing the patio.
It's not done yet. I haven't watched it. I can't do the. Listen, I haven't watched it yet.
I told him about it. I was like, you got to watch Nichole's video.
She said it's amazing.
I completely remodeled the house. I painted every single room in the house.
You did?
I've completely washed, cleaned everything from head to toe, just everything. I've reorganized every drawer, except the only thing I have not organized yet. And this is so weird. It's my closet.
Why? Because you don't want to get rid of stuff.
Yeah, I know. I have sentimental, I have so many
attachment.
kinds of clothes that it's.
I need to do my closet too, but I've done everything but first.
You've needed to do your closet for years, Christine.
Are you serious, Christine?
Oh yeah, I need to do mine really bad. Well, no, I did go through. I have 3 huge bins of clothes that I was going to do a clothing swap. This is one of my favorite things, and then COVID hit. So I'm like, what do I do with these clothes? Do I save them for a clothing swap? Maybe I just donate them. But a clothing swap is one of my favorite things. You invite all your friends. I have a bunch of clothing racks. We all put our clothes on the racks. Then everybody comes and they shop everybody else's clothes. And then whatever is at the end is left, we donate to the downtown women's shelter. I've done that for a couple of times, and it's great because we shouldn't all be buying new clothes. We could if I have something that I'm just tired of and you want it, like, great, then you take it, and I'll take something of yours, you know?
Okay, well, Christine, why not just donate them all to the Downtown Women's Shelter?
Well, maybe that's what I'm saying. I was saving them for the clothing swap, but maybe now I'll just donate them. Because
I got off on that Wolf Road.
Yes.
I was a little scared, driving up here.
Yeah. Was it late at night?
No.
On Wolf Road? My
phone, went out. My phone.
Well, because there's no reception.
There was no reception.
Yeah. Wait,
How many hours driving?
Where area? Are you like near Big Sur?
Clothes. They had a string of clothes up there, and it said free clothes. And I was like, ooh. I mean, it caught my eye right away.
Oh.
I was like, free clothes. Oh, maybe I should check that out. But then I was like,
that seems like how they get you. Free clothes, also murder.
Then the murderer comes.
How to get my attention.
Nicholle Tom from The Nanny went for the free clothes, never saw her again on Wolf Road.
No.
Sounds like a bad Blumhouse movie.
Is your sister shooting right now? Is your sister shooting right now?
Your hand is so large. So
well,
I have beautiful hands.
But yeah, my sister's show, Bold and the Beautiful, was the very first show.
That's what I thought. Have you ever thought about going on her show? Has that ever been an option?
But I can't. I can't go on her show.
Why?
Because it's too hard. It is
hard
to be a soap opera actress. It's like they get no respect. It is so. They shoot an hour-long episodes a day.
Yes, it's a lot of work.
But you could do it, Nicholle. You could do it.
No, I couldn't.
Yes, you could.
God, yes, you could.
John Crawford, but I just don't. I don't know if I could.
Nicholle, you'd be so good at it.
Because half the time, if you don't know your lines, aren't you just saying like the same thing, but like in 15 different versions? You just like make it up.
What?
Yeah, like there's a scene between you and some person. You're coming back to town, and you're like,
I can totally see you.
But I'm still back. Like they just keep saying the same thing because they have to.
Wait, do that again. Do that again, Christine.
I'm still back. And then people are like, she's crazy. She's crazy. Last time I saw her, she looked crazy.
Oh, I could see you. I could see you with a split personality, the whole bit.
Really?
Oh, yes.
Like
you should consider it.
Hospital room or
you come in. Everyone
bring me on.
Everyone thinks that you're this new girl in town, but then we come to find out there's a nefarious plot, by someone's rich uncle. You came in to just destroy someone's life. And
here's the plot. Here's the storyline. Here it is.
Okay.
Where does Bold and Beautiful take place at? What city?
Santa Barbara? No. New York? I guess. I'm so sorry. I didn't watch.
Glamorous sets.
It's around a magazine, though. Magazine. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I feel like you're picked up at like a truck stop, right?
What?
I feel like you're picked up at a truck stop, like you're trying to get to like California or wherever they live, whatever. And it turns out that the person, like you end up in this town where Bold and Beautiful lives or whatever. You end up there, and it turns out that your long lost uncle is the head of everything, the Bold and Beautiful people, because they're like, there's always like a head, right? But he doesn't know, and you're like white trash, blonde girl, the country girl, and then you end up being he dies, and you end up being the heiress.
I like it. I'd watch that.
And do I get?
I'm here for that.
Okay, the heiress. All right.
I like it.
The heiress.
Let me ask you this, Nicholle. Okay, so you're doing a lot of
kind of Zooms. The podcast Zooms. How have you guys liked it? I'm sorry, you were about to ask me a question.
Yeah. So what I want to know is, so you've been doing a lot on your house. You haven't had many Zoom auditions yet.
Have you or not? That's the question. We never got there.
Why, have you?
No, not me. I know some people who have.
Like stars.
No, have you had any, Nicholle? How about 1, 2, 3? How many?
Auditions?
Yeah.
I haven't had any.
I've
Okay,
had a
well,
few.
then say
I've
that.
known a few people that have gone out, and I'm like, what are we going out for? But they had to they were going out for commercials, but then they were like self-taping. You have to self-tape your commercial. And my friend, our friend Chad, said that he's like, it's starting to get ridiculous though, because they're asking you instead when you audition for a commercial, you go in and they give you like 1 or 2 setups, right? We're doing this thing and then we're doing this thing, like. But now they're asking, he's like, now they're asking us to do like 5, 6, 7 different scenarios. So he's like, my wife and I were just, we end up taping each other. He's like, it ends up taking like 4 hours to tape these damn things because we like want it perfect. Then the baby's screaming. Then we're trying again. Then the light is off. I'm like, oh God, it sounds like a nightmare.
Well, it's like, I mean, maybe you're thinking too much. Maybe you should just actually just do 1 take and send it off.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, well, thank you for that note.
Thank you for the note. I'll pass it on to Chad.
Even if you mess up, even if the baby's crying or whatever, just work with it.
Although he did say he got a call back and he was on the Zoom with like all the ad agency people, and he had to be like throwing a piece of like clothing like into a washer, and so like doing it like a tennis player, like it was for Tide or whatever. So he's doing it and like he goes to throw it at like the first piece of clothing in,
Chad?
and it's Chad. It hits the computer and the whole thing just like topples over. And he was like, "Oh God, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry." And he like went and like had to like put it back up and blah blah blah. He said the ad agency people. This is what's so funny because when you go into like a callback, they like never look at you. They're always like, "Couldn't be bothered." It feels like they hate you. They were all on mute, and they were all did not have their cameras on. The only person who had their camera on was the director, and he was like, "Okay,
That's
Chad,
scary.
so let's try it again, and this time maybe don't aim for the computer." And he was like, "Right, no, yeah, great note." Obviously, didn't mean to do it. So stupid. He's like, it was really.
It's like
ridiculous.
you're a now your hair and makeup, your wardrobe, your editor, you are filming it, your cinematographer, your lighting.
You're a sound person.
You're everything.
Yeah.
Nicholle.
You're everything to me, Christine.
Nicholle. What about me?
Nicholle.
I need you a lot.
Thank you, Nicholle.
All right, let's get into your relationship.
I love
Yeah,
you.
that's.
I love you.
I know. I love you too. I want you to be with me right now, focused, and because we're really gonna we're diving deep right now. You are our 100th episode guest.
Closer to the thing. Now, do you guys edit this stuff? Like
no, I told you, there's no edit. This is it.
He doesn't know how, and I don't have time. So that's
done.
where we're living.
So get over it. It is what it is.
No, let me ask you a question. So things are going well with boyfriend Robbie. You guys are living together. It's good. Now,
how long are we in now? How long are we in? How long are we in?
Stop interrupting me. You're a nightmare.
How long are we in?
a year and a half.
Okay, go ahead. Now you can ask the question.
And his daughter is I just love her.
I know you guys get along so well, and she is
play
so
Barbie,
sweet.
How old is she?
A sweet girl.
I make believe she's actually like really helping me with my improv skills.
That's great.
How old is she?
She just had her 8th birthday.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
So she's going to be in virtual school.
Huh?
Is she going to be in virtual school starting soon, or she has to go back?
She is going to be in virtual school, and I'm a little worried about that. I mean, it's just that is hard. It's hard.
Are you going to need to be helping her?
No, her dad is doing that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I teach her in other ways, like
arts,
make
crafts,
and like playing games and
rewiring
patio,
lamps.
like the teacher. Patio. I did teach her this one thing the other day that I was like, maybe I shouldn't have taught her that.
Oh no.
What was it?
It was that, remember when you used to go like this? Whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
Major.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Yeah, I did it. Oh, you taught her to do it.
Major, Laney, loser.
And so now she's doing that to everyone.
Was that just
So
me?
now she's
I
dated.
did that. I used to.
Now she's dated. Now you just like embarrassed her in front of all her friends, and we're like,
giving her
that
dated
was,
slang.
Yeah, that was like 30 years
She was
ago.
totally into it. She's like,
Oh my God.
no.
How often is she at your place, and how often is she with her mother?
She went the other day we were watching this movie or Maleficent, and Maleficent 2, and oh my God, I bawled so much at Maleficent. I bawled. Because I'm like a stepmom, I'm her and I just love her, I do.
How do the holidays work out with you guys? Does the Thanksgiving and the Christmas, like, how does that work out? Do you guys get her for any of the holidays or no?
Not half and half. It's completely 50-50.
So this year for Thanksgiving,
she'll be with us.
Okay, and then will you be with your family?
Hopefully, I don't know. We have no idea. Yeah.
Have you seen your sister at all? Like, have you guys like?
What?
Huh? Have you guys hung out at all? Your family, like, at all? Oh, okay.
I just saw her. Yeah, I just saw her the other day.
Okay, good.
I love her. Yeah, she's.
Have you been able to see your mom, or you can only call her?
I've been able to see my mom.
Can you FaceTime at all?
My mom doesn't know how to use the phone.
I know, but the nurses won't do it for you? Okay. Because we had the same problem with my uncle in the nursing home.
On the phone, and now then we can make appointments and go and see her and stuff. And I'm doing that right when I get back.
Great.
It's sad.
That's good. Yeah, I'm sure.
Talk about it.
No, I know.
I'm sorry.
I can't imagine. Like, I'm not going to sit here and like that. It's not even worth joking about. That is probably the hardest thing that you could ever experience, is knowing that you have a family member that's so close, and it's so hard to like go see and visit and to, help take care of. That's rough. I apologize. Yeah, that's sorry about that. That sucks.
I wish my parents were closer. They're doing okay, but they want to come out and see us. And they thought about getting a place, and, they were looking into maybe like renting a place and just coming out here and being with us. And then like the numbers were all spiking and they just got nervous, and I totally understand. I totally respect that. We're trying to figure out maybe if there's.
I got to tell you some more stories.
Yeah, please do.
Well, because
You are our 100th episode guest.
Yeah.
Give us something good.
Yeah, it's juicy.
I went to. Okay, I've got a couple of them for you.
Let it out. Let it out.
First trip during this time. My first time on a plane.
Oh, I flew. I get it.
And it was with this was before. Okay, you know how American Airlines was like, we're not going to I'm sorry, put people in the seats. It was stressful. It was like really
they weren't social distancing.
No, they weren't social distancing.
No, I know. Let me stop you real quick for a second, Nicholle. I flew to Florida, and I flew Delta there, and they social distance. On the way back, before that, I booked a flight before July 1st to fly on July 8th. And on July 1st, they stopped social distancing on American. So when I got there, I'm like, lady said,
I flew before that. I flew June 28th, and I saw that they were going to stop on July 2nd. They were going to stop doing that. Right. But when I got on the plane on June 28th, it was it was jam packed. It was packed flight.
And where did you go?
Huh? I went to Wisconsin.
Why?
Flew into Chicago, and we went to Saugatuck. But before, like, I had Chester with me, and when you go to the airport, you have to, take your dog. You have to go through this certain way, and they take this little piece of paper or whatever, and they rub your hand.
Right.
And then they put it in a machine, and so they did that with me.
That's for bombing residue. But go ahead.
For bomb residue?
Yeah, that's what it's for.
Yeah, I guess. Okay, so whatever. They put that into the machine, and the girl goes, alarm. The alarm's going off. and it's like there were 6 people, 6 security guards, you know, all in that. They all like went down to their guns, you know, and they're like, oh, wait, what? The what? The alarm. It's going on. The alarm is set. Code red. And I'm standing there with Chester, and I'm like, what do you mean code red? What is going on? You know, like, ma'am, you need to come with me. You need to come with me. You need to give your dog to the other person. You need to come with me right now. And I'm like, well, what is it? What is it? What? And she's like, you have to have the full body search.
Cavity search? Full cavity.
No, I was just a full body pat down.
No.
Okay, that's normal.
I was so freaked out that I was like, she's like, do you want us to bring you in the other room, or are you okay with it right here? And I was like, I'm here, you know, like I could still see Robbie and Sophia
Chester.
all over off to the side, wondering, you know, like barely, because they were, you know, kind of being my bags were being searched at that point.
What was in there?
The lady put the gloves on. I don't know if she put the gloves on or if she just had them on already, and she did the full body, you know, full cavity
Pat down
with her hands all over.
Nicholle, this is a normal thing. I don't know. Nicholle,
completely touched.
Nicholle,
what?
You're obviously not Muslim. I was on a no-fly list for 2 years. That's a normal thing for me. That's not even like.
I know,
that's not crazy.
Traveling while Muslim. Traveling while Muhammad.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's
happens to me every single time I fly. I have my bag searched, and it happens to me every.
You look a little broke down palace, if I can be honest. There's might be, just saying, like, you're a pretty young girl, you know, that you might be carrying drugs, like.
Yeah,
you know,
look like
your hands are sweaty. That's not you're not nervous. You just have sweaty palms. You can't help it. So when they do the test, maybe they're like, oh, there's some sweaty palms going on. What is she hiding?
Yeah, you look like an Arquette that's been in a movie.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised that you haven't been in a Lifetime movie that was like a version of Locked Up Abroad or Broke Down Palace.
Right.
Like, we need to get you into that. That's your type.
Broken Down Palace. Really
That's a great movie.
Christine, you're glowing in this light. What is this light that you got going?
Thanks, guys.
You're glowing.
Oh my God.
You look really good.
Thank you. I put a little bit of bronzer on.
Christine,
I'm trying my best.
I love the hoop earring.
Thanks. I'm doing what I can. I'm wearing sweatpants, but I put on a shirt.
So you traveled to Wisconsin. I don't know why you traveled to Wisconsin.
Okay, so then we get there.
Go ahead.
It was a really hot day, and I have Chester, and there's just this little beach there, and they don't allow dogs, and I forgot to put Chester in my bag before, you know, sneak him in, because he always, you know, he just sits in his bag.
Right.
He's a animal, you know, he doesn't have any teeth. I almost brought him here today. He's so cute.
He doesn't have any teeth.
What?
Why does he have any teeth?
Because they fell out on the operating table. My mom, I gave Chester to my mom. She named him Chester. And then she and then I got him from her, you know, after she couldn't take care of him. My mom's not that great with animals.
Right.
Yeah.
So, she never brushed his teeth. So when I took over you know, ownership of Chester,
custody,
he cleaned, and they fell out on the operating table. He had stage 4 poodle tooth.
Stage 4 poodle tooth?
Yeah. I just made that up. But it was bad.
Oh no. Oh, poor baby.
He was like a brand new dog. He was just
had
like,
bad teeth.
yeah. He was like a puppy.
Well, let me tell you,
Wait, huh?
we just got our dog's teeth cleaned. Guys, between like the stupid x-ray we had to do, the blood work, it was like $700 and something dollars.
Oh no, you know what?
Oh my God.
Getting pets now is like, let's forget it. We need to rescue them, obviously, but it's expensive.
It's expensive.
We're going to take a pause right here. That was part 1 of our 100th episode with Nicholle Tom. Thanks for listening. We'll be back in 2 weeks with part 2 and one of the craziest beach stories I've ever heard out of Nicholle, which is saying a lot. I'm Christine Lakin. You can find me at YoLakin. And my co-host, Alaa Khaled, you can find him at Alaa Khaled. Don't ask. We are Worst Ever Podcast and Worst Ever PC on Twitter. Hear you next time.